Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to share this very beautiful way you can use money plant in a creative manner to decorate your home. And this is a really simple method. For this, all you need is cut off some long strings of money plant. The branches which are a little bit longer, just trim off a few of them. Basically I am going to need 6 long branches for this. And after that I'll be trimming off all the leaves, leaving a few leaves on the top, and I'll also trim off all the roots apart from the lowermost root. So I'll be doing this on all the 6 branches of money plant. And after doing this basic cleanup, I am going to tie up 3 of the branches with a string. You can also use a rubber band if you want. And once this step is done, the next thing that you need to do is simply make a loose braid. Just like you braid your hairs, braid the 3 stems of the money plant. Don't be too tight with it, because if you pull it too much, then the branches might break off, especially if they are too young. So basically we are going to create a very loose kind of braid in this manner, and I am going to create 2 sets of 3 branches. Once the braiding is completed and you reach the end, then you need to tie up the branches. Over here 2 of the branches are longer, so I'm going to tie them up, and one of the branches having the leaves, so the other 2 branches will be tied up. And then I'll cut off the 2 longer branches so that I have the tip with the leaf. In this manner I'll be creating 2 sets. And in the other set I have taken a little bit more leaf and I twisted it so that I get this kind of shape. And then I am going to put both these sets together as I am showing over here, and I am going to tie them up in the center part using a wire. If you do not have a wire, you can use a thread also to tie it up, but a wire gives it a little bit more sturdy look. So just take the thin wire and twist it around, and once the branches are tied up properly, all you need to do is twist the wire and cut off the excess. After this, I am going to cut off all the threads which I had used to make this, because the wire is sufficient to hold it in place. So I'll be removing off the threads. The lower stems also, which had been tied by the thread, I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to tie it up using one single thread. And if you want, you can also put a piece of wire to tie up both the branches together, but over here I am going to use a thread. So once this step is done, the next step is just fill a container with water. You can use any old container, like over here I'm using an old peanut butter container, and I had some shells, so I am going to use that for the support. If you don't have shells, you can use any aquarium colorful rocks, even Orbeez or even sand, and you can just give support to the money plant so that it stays put. And afterwards I am going to tie a white ribbon at the rim of the bottle to hide the rings which are there for the cap. And I'm going to create a small cute bow. Because the shells are white in color, I decided to use a white satin ribbon. So in this manner, this simple DIY money plant is done, and I have basically used the things which were available in my home. This is a very simple DIY of money plant, but it looks really beautiful, and you can add a flower at the center as my daughter did for the day. Otherwise you can simply keep it as a decor, and this will stay like this for many days. As you can see over here, the stem was bent a little bit, but after a few days this stem, it started turning upwards and it straightened up, so that also gave it a very beautiful look. And in this manner you can create this very easy money plant decoration DIY for your home, and you can keep it on the table or in any place where a little bit of sunlight comes or a little bit of light comes, and this will stay like this for a long time. I hope you enjoyed watching this beautiful video, and thanks for watching.